Hello, we are Marine and Mainland Engineering, and our team is in charge of providing professional engineering services for the NAVWAR Sandag Grand Central Station project. Our main focus will be the proposed mixed-use development on Site 1 and the design of a new office building. We will also consider the impact of the proposed facilities for Site 2. Now we will introduce our team. Hi, my name is Nicolette Bloss, and I am a civil engineering major graduating in May 2020, and I am the project manager and transportation engineer.
My name is Alicia Chiomini, and I am an environmental engineering major graduating in May 2020, and I will be this project's stormwater engineer and CAD lead.
Tina Trin, my major is environmental engineering, and I'm graduating in May 2020. I am the geotechnical engineer for this project.
Hi, I am Ana Ferrer. I am a civil engineering major graduating in the fall of 2020, and I worked as the structural engineer for this project.
I'm Shalenia Steller. I'm an environmental major, and I worked on the water and wastewater studies.
My name is Neiman Lorenzana, and I will be graduating next semester as a civil engineer. I worked on the construction aspects for this project.
The purpose of this study was to design a new conveyance system with resized inlets and 4 sub-basins that meet the current peak discharge rates. The existing site experiences frequent roof leakage due to the outdated draining system. The system often has to be manually cleared in order to continue functioning, and prior industrial activity may have contaminated the soil. We recommend biofiltration best management practices to treat the stormwater in the project's vicinity prior to its release back into the San Diego Bay. Similarly, we recommend the installation of cisterns to harvest the stormwater runoff collected from the roofs for future reuse. These installations will then address flow and pollutant control.
We perform a geotechnical study in order to determine the soil classification and to give a foundation system recommendations. The geotechnical study is based on the cone penetration test CPT provided by Dr. Valdez. After further calculations of the CPT, the 4 layers are clay sand, clay silt, and silty sand. The location is relatively close to the Newport Inglewood Rose Canyon Fault Zone and are liquefiable soil, so the recommended foundation is deep foundation, and to use drill piles because it has large capacity and it is a more silent procedures.
Our client has requested the design of an office building with a total area of 700,000 square feet. Our team shall include structural analysis for the structural building shell and foundation design of the building. To guarantee the building is within the FAA height limit, our team proposes 2 office buildings. Each building will consist of 6 stories, with a story height of 15 feet, giving us a building height of 90 feet and a total area of a little over 700,000 square feet. After careful consideration, the building material chosen for this structure is reinforced masonry concrete. For the structural building shell, the shear walls, slabs, columns, and beams were calculated and designed. Our geotechnical engineer, Tina Trin, and I worked together to determine the foundation design for this project.
The calculate flow demand design for a new proposed office building and make recommendations for improvements of the future development. Summary of the findings for water is that the water pipes need to be replaced for the future development, and the on-site hydrants are able to support the fire needs of the mixed-use development. Recommendations would be to replace with new PVC piping, install at least 3 meters to measure water use, and to redesign the fire service pipes and hydrants to better suit the new development. Wastewater findings is that the existing wastewater system is regularly backed up and outdated. Recommendations would be to install a 12-inch vitrified clay pipe for the new office building and to redesign and replace new VC pipes to manage the new wastewater flow for the future mixed-use development.
M&M Engineering will be managing the demolition of all existing facilities as well as the construction of the new buildings on the existing NAVWAR site. Due to the large area of the project, the demolition and construction process will be divided into 3 separate phases. Construction access will occur along Pacific Highway next to the existing NAVWAR site. Phase 1 will be the establishment of the construction site, the implementation of traffic control, and the construction of the 2 office buildings. Phase 2 will be the construction of the first building for housing and the first hotel. And finally, Phase 3 will be the construction of the second hotel and the second building for housing.
For the traffic study, we analyzed the level of service for the existing and proposed conditions for 3 intersections. 2 of the intersections are an always stop control, and 1 is a signalized intersection. In order to get an idea of how much the traffic volumes will increase, we also calculated and compared the trip generation for existing and proposed conditions. It was found that the level of service would worsen for all 3 intersections. Therefore, we recommend changing the always stop intersections into signalized intersections and making the existing signalized intersection fully actuated in order to accommodate for the additional traffic. We all thank you for watching our presentation and hope you enjoyed it.